Hey, hello everyone. This is Ranjit, and today we will discuss about the skills that you require to be a data analyst. So, being a data analyst has never been about the computer science degree that you have or the experience in the programming, but it's more about the approach that you take towards finding a solution and the tools that you will be using. See, even after being a data analyst, the journey doesn't stop. So, let's say, like a doctor, your practice doesn't stop. It's the same for the data analyst as well. So, the practice never stops. You need to learn new things and you need to be updated with the current world or the technology that is going on in the world. So some people used to do many courses or paid courses online, or they join the institutes to get more and more certificates. But then when they are given a real life real world scenario, they are not able to find a solution, right? Because they have just gone through the courses and they have not done any project, right? So we will go through all the skills that you require first, and then we will also discuss about what all it takes to be a data analyst, right? So the first and foremost skill that you require to be a data analyst is for sure it's Excel part. So Excel has been in use, since many years, and it has been used, or it's being used in almost all the organizations across the world. So being a data analyst, one of the most important skill that you need to know or need to learn is the Excel part. So you should have a good hand on Excel and all the list of functions, of the formulas, how to create formulas, and if possible, try to learn Excel VBA and record macros, because these are the small, or these are the things which can really help you out with the daily activities. Now, again, see, data analysis is not about writing code or programming language, right? It's about how to convert our data into an information for the organization. So Excel is one of the most important tools that you need to learn being a data analyst. Now, second foremost skill that you need to know is the SQL, structured query language. So whenever we speak about the data analyst or the data scientist profile, first and foremost thing that people do, they just jump into Python, right? But they don't understand that learning SQL is one of the most important skill that you need to know, because SQL is being used almost like for in every profile, and it is used to fetch the data from the database. So wherever there is a data, you need to know SQL as well. Basically, in SQL, the data is stored in tables, and the data analyst pull the data from the database, to perform the analysis. So I would say this is really important skill to know even before the Python. Now, since we spoke about the programming language, another important skill that you can learn, it's good to learn, is Python or R. So Python has been in demand in last couple of years. Now there are many modules or packages which can really help you out with the programming. But try to understand that the data analyst profile is not about programming, but more about finding a solution to a data, or let's say raw data. Take out the data or information out of that profile. Python or R is good to know skill, but it's not like that important as well. Now the fourth skill that you can learn is the Tableau or ClickSense, or let's say Power BI, because there's no use if of the data if you cannot come to a conclusion with the data, or let's say if you cannot take out information from that data. And for that you need some visualization tool. So all these tools like Power BI or ClickSense or Tableau, they bring up, or you can create charts or graphs out of the raw data, so which can basically give you the information out of that data, right? So it's I would say it's not good to know, but it's more like must know tool or skill or data analyst profile. Now the next skill comes with the experience, which is more like data mining and data cleaning, right? So when you get the data, it mostly from other systems, they might or might not be a clean data. So when I say clean data, it's the data which can be used directly to take out the information. So such data or raw data needs to be cleaned first, and they need to be mined in a way that you can use that data for the information purpose or for the analysis purpose. Such kind of activity or the knowledge comes with the experience. But surely, if you have worked on many real world or real life project during your courses and all, so it will be easy for you to understand what is data mining and how it can be done. Next good to know skill is a data warehousing. When you pull the data from multiple systems, they are connected with the different databases. So you have to connect your, let's say for an Excel, for an example, the Excel sheet itself. If you have to connect or if you have to pull the data, the data might be there in the different databases, right? You have to connect it with multiple sources, and then you have to use a query language to find and manage that data. So the next important skill that you should know is about how you communicate the solution that you found out of that data, right? Knowing the technical knowledge is it's a must, But again, how to communicate that information to the stakeholders is also really important, right? So basically what you need to do whenever you find some analysis out of the data, write down that points and then create a presentation, and you can show it in the meetings to the stakeholders. So yeah, thank you so much. Let me know if you require more information. You can surely contact me on the email ID that I have shared. Please feel to contact me at any time. Thank you.